MTV Cribs Gym Edition. Okay, hey everybody, I'm Yaku from Identity, and I was in the neighborhood and I had to stop by at Emma, and she was so kind to
feed you coffee and snacks.
Yes, and she's going to help us, and she's going to take us through a tour of her gym. So give us a little bit of who you are and
amazing. Well, firstly, come on in.
Yes.
Come and check out the space. Welcome to FitBae Inc, guys. This is where the magic happens.
And Emma, give everybody just who you are.
Okay, guys, I'm Emma. I'm the owner of FitBae Inc. I was born and raised in Cape Town, and this beautiful facility is basically my home away from home, and we specialize in group fitness as well as one-on-one training.
Okay, fantastic. So I want to take, I'm a lead. I saw your Facebook advert, and I want to find out more. Take us through the journey of what is the experience with a new lead.
Okay, so the first thing that we would do if someone wanted to sign up, you would come in, you would book a complimentary consultation with one of our experts. We have an amazing team, and we want to actually see how we can help you. We want to understand your body, your limits, restrictions, and basically how we can program for you specifically. So we would bring you in for a consultation, and we would do that first. Then if you said, yes, we love what you do, we love who you are, we want to sign up, we would then get you signed up via our online platform. Very simple, we send you a link. You set up your online profile, so we know every single thing about you on record. You would go through our training agreement, you would go and pick your package of choice. And once all of that is set up, you will get your OTP confirmation, and then we would get a notification on our side to say, so-and-so has signed up, you are now good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm now, okay, so I just started, I'm now signed up, I'm ready to do my first session.
Yes.
Take us through the gym and...
Amazing. So first thing you do when you come in is you'll come and you will sign in. If you're a Discovery Vitality member, then guys, we are affiliated. We want you guys to have the most amazing experience. We want you to get your points. We know that every workout counts. So you'll come in, you will scan our QR code, make sure that you are signed in for your points. Then you will come through over here and you will pick a station where you can pop everything down so that your stuff is safely in a locker. Generally, we will have our coaches that will be setting up for you. So you will pop your stuff down, make sure that you've had one of our exquisite coffees. Come look, come.
Yes, the coffee is amazing. I must say thank you. You spoiled us. The coffee is amazing.
Thank you so much. So we've got a coffee bar. You can come in, have a coffee. You can grab a smoothie, a water, get yourself situated. If you need to use the loo, you should probably do that before your class because you're going to be jumping around a lot. And then you'll come over this way. Your instructor would have had a mat set up for you because you would have booked your class in advance and you will know that you are coming. And then you can enjoy one of our classes of choice. We've got a wide range of styles of movement, amazing instructors, and you can enjoy a sweat sesh with us.
So, question that I have, how did you pick the type of classes? Let's start with, before we go there, let's start by, what's your ideal member?
Cool.
You know, what's that ideal member that really fits your gym?
Yes. Our ideal member is someone who doesn't want to be in a commercial facility. It's generally someone who likes more privacy, wants a boutique style facility, wants an expert. They want to work with an expert. All of our coaches are really well versed in what they're doing, highly qualified, loads of experience in the industry. And they're also sometimes people who have a little bit of social anxiety. So they don't actually want to be in an environment where they're going to bump into 20 people that they know. They want this to be a safe space for them.
Yes.
And generally, working professionals, someone who's overwhelmed, busy, wants to come in and have some time for themselves.
Okay, so that, and I can, with that, would you say that you have older people, younger people, in between? Where's your
I think we've got a good
range?
variety, but for the most part, we have got the members that see the best results and that we work the longest duration of time with are going to be your members between 35 and 55.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got, what type of classes do you have? So you've got the PT.
So many classes. Okay, we've got low, moderate, and high intensity. We've got everything from stretch and restore, which is perfect for anyone. It's an active recovery class. It's beautiful. It's zen. We put mellow music on. Everyone loves it. We've got moderate intensity classes. So we've got our strength classes, our various Pilates classes, we've got body conditioning, we've got power pulse, so variety in the moderate intensity range. Okay. And then all of our high intensity classes, like our boot camps, our boxing, we've got hybrid classes, all of that kind of stuff as well.
So the classes ranges from nice and zen. That sounds amazing. I need to come for that. I need that.
He switched off when I said that. He was like, ooh.
Yeah, I need the zen.
Yes.
So the medium classes, and that's I can imagine that's for all walks of life.
Yes.
From someone that can start with the lower intensity workouts and then move themselves up to.
The whole point of doing the schedule, putting the schedule together that way was so that we could cater for everyone. Everyone loves a different style of movement. Everyone is in a different point in their journey. I also think that it's important that when someone is progressing, that they have the next level that they can step into, or that they can push themselves and be challenged. So we cater for all of them.
So take me now through, I know that a big part of your business is personal training.
Yes.
So I think it's underutilized in South Africa.
Yeah, 100%.
Looking at the interesting stat, I actually did a research, so I took a sample size of 150 gyms, and I looked at how many gyms offer personal training on the websites. Only 6.5%.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think it's really underutilized.
We're one of those.
Yes. You were actually one of them. But interesting, in America, you sit with about 25% of all Americans does personal training.
Wow.
So I do think that personal training is very underutilized. So I want to see your take on personal training.
I definitely find that if you are a client that wants a very specific result and you are needing specific support and you are wanting an all-encompassing experience, then personal training is what you will go for. It is a more expensive option, but it is eliminating all of the noise. You're working one-on-one with the coach. Everything is tracked. Programming is specific to you, nutrition is specific to you, and that's where we find the most incredible results is with our one-on-one coaching.
Okay, and is that now, take us through, is that now mostly on this side of the gym?
Yes. So I love with our one-on-one clients to do a variety, whether it is functional work, whether it is strength work, a lot of body weight training. We do all of it. A lot of our coaches also specialize in rehabilitation, fascia release. So we want to have all of those offerings. We have clientele, like I said, a wide range. Some people are just starting. Some people have been in the industry. Some people are athletes. Some people have body pains and issues. So we want to cater for all of those different clients.
And we just spoke about it earlier, hot topic. I know that the rise of GLP-1 drugs. Have you seen some of those members, people that was prescribed by a doctor that came here? Have you seen an increase of those types of members?
Absolutely. I mean, for two reasons. Number one, yes, some people actually need it and are prescribed by physicians and they need it for, whatever's going on with their specific bodies. Other people, because it's trending, have jumped onto the bandwagon. Some people have seen amazing results, some people haven't. But for the most part, the member who really wants to take this seriously and needs support in it and has been prescribed by a doctor, they need this sort of environment. They need strength training. They need the support and assistance. They also need someone to guide them through that, because when you take a GLP-1, all the food noise is switched off. So you actually need someone coaching you through how to nourish well, even when you're not experiencing that. That's what we've found, because we still want the body to be optimized, and we want that when you come off of the GLP, that you are actually still thriving and your body is still strong and there's been no damage.
And I think it's important to note to anyone that listens to this and see this is to understand that doctors aren't well versed in the training side, and it's very important that anyone that, I think it's a responsibility that we as gym owners have, is to let people know that they have the support in our gyms when it comes to GLP-1 use, because it is increasing by the day.
Yes.
I saw when America, 1 out of 8 people is using a GLP-1 drug in America. So and I think we're going to see a very big increase in South Africa when it comes to GLP-1 drugs. And I think it's our responsibility as gym owners to provide the environment. So just on that, have you seen, how do you deal with, now you've got someone that comes in, let's say they use a GLP-1 drug or not, but they overweight.
Yes.
And they don't feel comfortable with themselves. How do you manage those members to still make them feel, part of something and comfortable, so that they can get to this place where they are comfortable in their own skin?
I think it takes some time. I think The first and biggest step when a client is coming in and they are feeling overwhelmed, anxious, a lot of them suffer with depression or mental health issues, that we need to realize we are not only changing the physical body, we're not only helping them with movement, we are also life coaches, we're also training their minds, we're also here as a support structure for them. So what we can do is hold space for them. I think a lot of what we do is also constant communication. Any coach will know, we know every single thing that happens about our client in their lives, what they're experiencing, the highs, the lows, we go through all of that with them. So I think when a client signs up with us generally and is overweight and needs assistance with that, we take extra care with the mental health aspect, and also just being, like I said, a safe space for that person to grow and communicate and feel safe, because ultimately that's when you experience your greatest results.
So on a lighter note, I want us to go back to the coffee shop, to the coffee station.
Sure.
And I want you to give me your feedback on not just the way that you incorporate this, but how it made an impact for your members.
Yes. So this is a community space, right? I selfishly did a coffee bar because I'm obsessed with coffee and a coffee snob. And when we got this beautiful space, I absolutely wanted to include this in the space. But for the most part, what I find now is this is sort of a community hub. That's where people come in after a class where they can connect, where they feel like they've achieved something, they want to share progress, they want to check in with people. And I find that this has then cultivated what happens outside of the studio. So people come in, they become friends, or, want to do things outside of the studio as well, which is really, really beautiful to see. It's not just stuff that's happening here under our roof. It goes far beyond that.
And how does it contribute if you look at the business side of this? Has it contributed quite well for you in terms of business?
Are you talking about financial revenue?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Anything that is additional to your current everyday business practices is 100% something that you should go for. If you're providing extra value, right, to the services that you've already provided, and you're making people stay in your facility for longer and they're enjoying their experience and they can get things from you rather than going to multiple different places, that's what you want to set up. You want to set up a hub that makes it convenient. You want to be the spot where people know they can go to. You want to be the spot where people know that they can stay, where they feel welcomed. And absolutely, that's also great for business.
And I think it's also important because I know that you're doing some supplements as well.
Yes.
And it's important. We are the professionals.
Yes.
Therefore, I think it's a missed opportunity if you send someone somewhere else to go buy their supplements, where they can make sure that they're not just getting the right supplements from you, but making sure that it helps your business as well, and you're providing that service.
I think we do that in any case. Any coach will know your community is going to come to you and they're going to ask you, what do I need to be taking? Why do I need to be taking it? I saw this on TikTok. Do I need this? So if we know that we can source it from reputable brands, we're trying it and using it ourselves, we have tried and tested the product, then absolutely we should have it on hand so that we can assist and support our clients with those brands.
And do you have any other services extra over and above your memberships that has built your business?
Yes, absolutely. We also do sports massage. We have a dietitian on board, so any dietetics consults over and above our everyday nutrition we also can assist with. We've got our infrared sauna, which assists our members with recovery, and then we have various community events that run alongside what we're doing.
So a question I want to ask you about, I know that longevity has been quite a trendy thing.
Hot topic. Yes.
And have you seen that influence? You are greatly situated in that your brand fits that everything. Have you seen that coming, more prevalent, more members are asking about longevity?
I think so. I think definitely people are taking a more holistic approach to health. I think people, yes, absolutely want to get strong and want to lose weight, but people also want to do this to feel good. People are making the mindful effort of making cognitive decisions for their future, whether it is supplementation, whether it's recovery. They want to age well, they want to look good for longer. And this is a priority, just not only talking about weight, but talking about their longevity and fitness and wellness and how they are going to be doing life in 10, 20, 30 years.
So I saw they did a mass study, and they saw that Gen Zs and Gen X, the older generation, and the millennials. I'm like in between. The millennial, they're looking more for aesthetics as well as longevity now because they're getting older.
Thank you.
The younger generation, I think Gen Zs, they're looking more for community and mental wellness.
Absolutely.
So it's amazing that shift. And have you seen this in your members that for the almost a reason why they come is different?
Yes, but you must remember, so that age group of humans went through a pandemic when they were in a season where you and we were out partying and having a great time. They were stuck at home.
Yes.
So for them, community in a safe environment that doesn't feel like social anxiety is completely what they're looking for. They want to connect with people on a deeper level, doing things that they enjoy, that are health related, where there's no pressure.
Yes, and I think this is where your gym is amazing for that.
Correct.
Yes, and I don't think the big box gyms can replicate what you guys are doing here.
No, I don't think so. I think community, especially in a boutique facility, is something special. Really is.
So if someone wants to find you, give us the breakdown on website. Where can they find you? Where are you situated? If someone wants to walk in and they want to come and do your assessment and induction session, how do they find you?
Amazing. You can find us on all of our social channels, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, FitBae Inc. You can find us on our website, fitbaeinc.co.za. We're also on the Vitality app, so you could come for a Vitality session. So yes.
So thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for your hospitality and kindness. And we appreciate you. And thank you for taking us